Over the weekend, as I mentioned, Lewis and I were in Massachusetts for a friend's wedding. And during that trip, Lewis, 2 days before the wedding, I got a flu shot as I do most years. My arm started hurting within a few hours. I got it on my right arm because I'm left-handed. Within a few more hours, my my right leg muscles were also really hurting. I felt slightly feverish. The next day, I was a little better. And within 48 hours, I had recovered completely. This is basically the way it always happens for me. And we see still, in spite of the fact that there is no evidence suggesting this, so many people maintaining that when you start feeling that way, you're actually being infected with the flu, which of course we know is not true.
A lot of vaccines, of course, are technically include a small dosage of what you're trying to, you know, keep yourself from getting.
Yeah, it's a small exposure so that your body will produce the proper antibodies, and it is not the same thing as saying, oh, I got the flu from my flu shot.
Yeah, and I mean, I last time I had one, I think I remember my arm being a little bit sore. I'm sure everyone reacts a little bit differently.
No question about it. And I've been talking to people, Lewis, as you've talked about, you've kind of correctly ascertained that you're not in the most at-risk demographic, right, for a serious repercussion if you were to get the flu. For me, it's more just become a custom. You know, years ago, I had a very young little sister. And it's highly recommended that if you're around little kids, especially little kids who are around many other little kids, that you get the flu shot. And after getting it, it's almost just out of habit now that I continue getting that flu shot. And also for work purposes, if I were to get a serious flu infection, it would be really bad if I had to miss a lot of work. But I still talk to people, Lewis, who say to me, oh, no, 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 I heard about someone who got the flu shot and then had the flu, and that's why I don't get it. It's hard to even really engage with people who believe that, because if they really believe that, what am I going to be able to say to them?
Yeah, and of course, you can get the vaccine and still get the flu.
No question about it.
Right, and that's a little bit different than the vaccine giving you the flu. But of course, I would recommend to have parents give their children the vaccine. You know, people with suppressed immune systems in general, the elderly, the young. I think it's could be very important.